Welcome to the Disagreeable Nerd Podcast, a podcast where nerds from various ages and backgrounds get together to discuss movies, TV, books, and anything else that pops into their small, simple minds. Now sit back, relax, and let their ignorance wash over you.
Hey everybody, welcome back to finally another episode. My apologies.
Cobbs, I feel like it's been too long.
It's been a while.
Like, I miss everyone.
Yeah, there's been a lot of stuff go on. Busy. Lots of other stuff.
May was pretty crazy, pretty hectic. Or no, April.
I can't remember the last one. We podcasted Captain Marvel. That was like March.
Ooh.
So it's been a solid 2 months since we podcasted.
Oh my gosh. No, our fans are going to hate us.
Avengers came out 6 weeks ago. So,
yeah, it's been too long.
So, what have you been up to in the last half a year? Since last we spoke.
Well, went to Louisiana.
What'd you do there? Okay.
Got some crawfish. Listened to some Zydeco.
You got some crawfish, or did you eat some crawfish?
Ate some crawfish.
Oh, interesting.
It was good.
How was that?
It was really good. You know, and I forced you to eat.
Yeah, this is disgusting.
And he's lying. He when he ate it, he said it was good. He said it's not bad. It's like shrimp.
It's too much work. It's too much work for a little piece of meat.
It's really weird.
And that tail.
You got to eat that head.
Suck
the head.
You got to twist that tail off.
Yes.
No, I'm not. No, that's gross.
Sucking the head is great because it has all this juice and fat. Juices and fat. I'll say it again. Juices and fat.
It's like an insect.
It is. It's a sea bug. It's good stuff, though.
Mud bug. They call them mud bugs.
Good protein.
Well, people love them. They're crazy about them, but I'm okay. I can do without. I'll stick to shrimp.
Yeah. Louisiana is vast.
What?
You didn't get it?
Louisiana's what?
Fast. Have you never seen the Popeyes commercial? Come on now. You're really losing me now. It's getting worse.
What you're talking
Joke's
about.
lame now.
Was it a joke?
It was like kind of one of those things.
Louisiana's fast?
Like when you watch a Popeyes commercial, they say Louisiana fast or something weird like that. But it's lost its meaning.
Okay, so what else have you done?
Wow, that's
I don't know.
Moving on. About. That's okay. Austin. We went to Austin. A bunch of us, me and the crew.
Austin was awesome.
It was pretty awesome. We went to a lot of cool different bars and streets.
Oh, really? Is that what you've been up to? Drinking?
We went, underground jazz bar. It was super chill. It was cool.
Oh, it was okay. Jazz music.
Okay.
I don't know what those guys were playing.
Okay.
But it was like each guy was playing his own song.
Remember what Deej said? He said that
maybe that was their warm-up.
Jazz is almost kind of like chaotic.
No, I understand that. I know jazz is like they just go with the flow, but literally all three of those guys were playing their own song.
They started getting,
and it did not meld into a melody of any sort.
I will say it sucked in the beginning.
You listen to old good jazz, and it's like, boom, boom, boom. And you're like, oh yeah, snap your fingers.
They snapped their fingers, Cops?
And that was not jazz.
But when we left, they started getting better.
Yeah, they must have been tuning up. But whatever it was in the beginning was terrible.
It was bad.
But when we left, it was like the cliche, like jazz,
But the atmosphere was awesome.
Oh, it was super cool.
It was dark in there. It was just like I felt like I was in a
couldn't see a thing.
I felt like I saw a little bit
everywhere.
But I felt like I was in a movie or something, and I just loved it. There was like classy people there. With no like hoodlums or anything, whatever that means. Heard that.
Define classy people.
Classy people just in there like just chilling, like they're not being stupid or crazy. Like
yeah, babe.
They got their their whiskey, their beer, chilling, listening to the music.
It was neat.
So
we got a little bit of country music. We went boot scooting at the Broken Spoke.
Broken Spoke. Okay, that was awesome. We learned a little bit of two-step and
I knew how to two-step before I went in there.
Well, we practiced. I guess
But there was people in there that really knew how to dance.
Yes.
And it was quite impressive to watch.
Oh yeah, we had nicknames.
Twist and turn and all that stuff.
Blue Shirt, he was great.
Blue Shirt was really teeing it up.
Also, the fiddle dude.
And he was attractive.
He was an attractive man.
He was like, I don't know if he was like some sort of Native American, but he was real dark skinned.
I thought he was mixed with something.
But he was a handsome man. Like, I was jealous of that guy. Had on a cowboy hat, blue shirt.
His girlfriend was cool looking.
He was spinning her around.
Her wife, whatever. What about the Fiddler?
Yeah.
The one I fell in love with.
What was the name of that band, you know?
Oh, no, I don't.
Doesn't matter.
I went up to the fiddle dude and I took a selfie, and he was maybe like, 70, but he was adorable, and he got in on the selfie.
He was a cool
He
guy.
smiled. I was happy. Stayed in a cool B&B. That was cool.
Oh, yeah, that's nice. Austin's a nice place.
It's
Scooters
Austin,
everywhere.
Yeah, scooters.
Terrible traffic.
Terrible.
Good food, though.
It's weird. Super weird.
Time.
Super weird people. I love weird people. It was great.
Well, you are one.
Thank you. Take that as a compliment.
You were among your people.
Yeah, I was.
Okay, so off of Austin and our trips, let's talk about Avengers Endgame, since we have not yet talked about it. Even though it's 6 weeks old, everybody knows everything about it.
I kept saying, let's...
I kind of debate why we...
Just do the podcasts. Sorry.
Okay, so you work nights, I work days. Weekends, we've been gone every weekend. When are we going to do a podcast?
It's, we should be mobile. We should do a mobile.
It's too expensive.
Remember we went to...
I bought this little cheap thing, and it's not that good on recording mobile.
Listen, you need a better job so you can pay for better mobile devices. But listen, when we went to see Endgame, did you see those podcasters and their little table? They were...
the equipment they had was like $500 worth?
Yeah, I know, right?
For the one thing.
We need to start a donation thing. Like, donate to us.
Well, we got 3 listeners. Who's going to donate?
They will.
Nobody.
Anyways, Endgame. Start.
Okay, go.
So Endgame, as everyone knows, it's the second movie to Infinity War. What do they call a second?
Sequel?
Sequel. I was going to say trilogy, but that's 3, so sorry. Sequel to Infinity War. So, Gobs, why don't you start out with...
Isn't it kind of ironic, though, that the first one's called Infinity War? So, it should be infinite. But then the very next movie is like Endgame. It's over. It's going to last for infinity until part 2. Then it's over.
The trick. It's technically... Well, listen, Gobs.
This war is going to be infinite. Oh, wait, no, it's done.
Actually, Infinity War, think about it.
It should have been called the Indefinite War.
Wait.
It's like, we don't know what's going to end.
Forever War.
But now part 2, it's ended.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. It's all about perspective.
That's right. That's like calling it the Forever War. It's the Forever War. Oh wait, now it's over.
But it's still a war.
Oh, so it really didn't last that long. It was a year. Yeah. It lasted a year, or in the case of the movie itself, 5 years.
5 years.
All right, so
that's what's Infinity.
All right, so Infinity War has been out for 6 weeks at this podcast time.
Can I say something?
It has made...
Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it.
Oh, good Lord. Yes. Everybody's seen it. There's been
seen
thousands of podcasts.
Yeah,
we're just putting this out.
Late.
We need content. We need that tent. $2.713 billion.
Yes. Amazing.
It needs...
They're doing great.
6, 7, 8. It needs like...
8.
6 or 7 more hundred million.
Have they passed Avatar? No.
No, that's what I'm saying. They need...
Oh.
Let's see.
They passed Titanic. Or no, they haven't.
What do they need?
Did they pass Titanic?
Yes, they passed Titanic.
Okay.
They're like within reach of Avatar.
Oh, man.
I think Avatar was 2.78.
Goodness.
So they're going to beat them if they just keep it out long enough.
Just keep it up, yeah.
It will be the longest running, the number 1 movie of all time. However,
yes,
Avatar came out 10 years ago. Ticket prices are much cheaper. Avatar has sold way more tickets than this movie has. This movie's
it's been 10 years?
Yeah, it came out like in 2008. Maybe 11 years.
Are you sure it was 2008?
Yes.
It was 2008.
Oh, and we're just now getting... we'll talk about the Avatar sequels later, but...
Whoa, it's been a long... Okay, gotcha.
All right, sorry, but I got my thoughts, but continue on. Your overall thoughts of Endgame.
Overall thoughts of Endgame.
And spoiler alert, everybody's heard about it, everybody knows about it, so we're just going to talk about it.
Best Marvel movie ever.
Agreed.
When you ask me what are my overall thoughts, are you wanting me to give you like some description of deeds?
Sure, just talk about it.
Okay. Well, can I just talk about the cons for a second?
Yes. Go ahead.
For example, Hulk.
Yes.
How did you feel about
lame. Next.
I'm like, what happened?
He's lame.
I mean, Hulk is Hulk.
They weakened him.
You shouldn't weaken Hulk.
These last 2 movies had literally nothing.
So I was a little disappointed with that. Just saying.
The last 2 movies, he did nothing. He got beat down by Thanos in the first one.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think that was my only con, unless you had another one. Because I was like, what the heck? Hulk's supposed to be like undefeatable and all this, or like powerful.
I could care less for Rhodey, Iron Man's buddy. Oh, I just don't like that. Nobody cares about Rhodey.
Oh,
the actor's a fine actor, but he's not. I don't like that. ScarJo's character.
Who?
ScarJo. Scarlett Johansson.
Oh, Scarlett. Black Widow. Sorry.
You didn't know Black Widow? Yes.
Well,
you never heard her called ScarJo?
No, ever.
Really? J-Lo?
No.
You know who J-Lo is?
Yes.
You couldn't have put two and two together? Scarlett Johansson, ScarJo?
Are we recording?
Yeah, we're recording.
Okay, let me just say something really fast.
Okay, go ahead.
I've never called her ScarJo.
You've never heard her ScarJo?
Never. Anyways, Scarlett Johansson.
Black Widow's death? Lame.
No, Gobs, it was emotional.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't. I did not cry.
You didn't think... I won't lie.
I didn't even tear up.
I didn't cry.
It wasn't even that sad.
I didn't cry, but the way they were fighting to sacrifice themselves,
yes,
I thought that
it.
was pretty emotional. Just saying.
But it didn't hit with me.
What was it?
I don't know exactly. Tell me. What was it?
Did you need some...
First of all, it went on too long. No, I'm dying. No, I'm dying. No, let me kill myself. No, let me kill myself.
Maybe
that fight went on a little too long, and then she fell to the bottom of the pit, which we've seen already with Gamora.
Yeah.
Even when Gamora died, something about that, I just was like, the first one, I was like, she's gonna be back somehow or another because they got to do Guardians too.
Well, I didn't. You mean 3? I didn't feel like I didn't get any cry emotion, but like whenever they were going back and forth with it, I kind of thought that was emotional, like because they were like besties.
I mean, it was okay.
I didn't honestly in Endgame. I did not tear up at all, like 0 tear up.
In Endgame, you never teared up.
Never. I am so surprised. I did not.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. But when Iron Man died, I felt it, but I didn't tear up. Did you tear up?
Yes.
I don't know why I didn't tear up. I was wanting to tear up, but I didn't. It was weird. I'm usually the crybaby.
I teared up when everybody showed back up.
Did you?
Yes.
Aww.
I teared up when Iron Man hugged Spider-Man when he got back together.
Yeah.
And I teared up when Iron Man was dying.
I was more like...
It may have been because it was too close to the fact that my mother just passed away.
Well, that's...
And,
close to
it. Was bad. I'm like, literally, that same week.
You're on that emotional level there?
Oh, yeah. So, like, that same week, I'm like, I'm going to go watch a movie to distract myself. Oh, wait, let's do an up-close visual of this man dying. Yeah, that was a little too much. Kind of a little too close to home on that one.
Sorry, guys.
So I got a little teared up on that one.
But it was good. The whole... do you like Ant-Man?
Yeah.
I like Ant-Man. He's
funny.
He's dumb, but I like... he's dumb and funny.
But he's supposed to be
also smart. Well, he's kind of...
He's just comedic relief.
Not dumb, but... I didn't even say dumb. But, like, he just kind of sometimes doesn't know what's going on. And I just think that's funny.
Let's see. What else?
The whole...
Okay, so Avatar, 2.78 billion, right?
2.78 billion. Yeah.
Right now, Avengers is at 2.71 billion. So they need 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They need $80 million more dollars.
Wow. We need to go rewatch it and support it.
I would. I'll tell you why. Because Avatar was a one-off movie that, in its heyday, I mean, it was interesting. It was groundbreaking. It had all these special effects, 3D. It was a fine movie. It wasn't a great movie, movie-wise.
I love mostly the graphics.
It was a cool movie to go see. How it became the world's #1 ranked movie,
I don't know.
Money-wise, I don't know.
That's insane.
And especially the fact that nobody cares about it.
No, God, I think...
Nobody cosplays as a Na'vi at Comic-Con.
No. You know what I think? I think it's what you said earlier. You said movie tickets were more cheaper.
And they were cheaper. So that was like, I mean
maybe that's why.
No, but I mean...
Yes. Speak words.
Avengers Endgame encompasses 10 years of movie making, 22 Marvel movies, and it ended all of them. It wraps these things up. It brought back all these memories, all these callbacks. What it accomplished was absolutely amazing.
Yes.
And it earned every bit of it. And it deserves to be the number one movie of all time.
Oh, yes. I absolutely agree with that.
What they did was miraculous.
Yeah, Captain America. Let's just talk about him for a second.
Okay.
That's my man. Chris Evans, he
him or his butt?
Wow, I was going for
That's America's butt.
That is. I was just going for him. Like he can't be replaceable. Like I can't see anybody else being Captain America. Like that's hurtful.
Like the Falcon?
Yeah, no. Hard pass for that.
Nobody cares about the Falcon.
Nobody gives a care
Nobody cares about the Falcon.
About him.
I mean, he's a nice guy.
He's
the
nice,
actor's fine.
He's boring.
But yeah, he's no Chris Evans.
Also, okay, if we're talking about Endgame right now, I'm just going to go right to it.
Actually, we've been talking about it for 20 minutes.
I know, but can I talk about my favorite part real quick?
Yes.
My favorite part of the movie was when Captain America and Thanos were getting their fight on, right? And Captain America was beating them up pretty good.
You mean Thor?
No, Captain America and Thanos.
Okay.
Oh, wait, let me say this first. Thor and Thanos were fighting, and then Thanos kicked Thor's butt a little bit, right? And then all of a sudden, you see Thor's hammer go, and it's like about the, you think it's going to go to Thor, right? And then it goes to Captain America, and my heart explodes. I'm like, whoa! And like, I literally clapped in the theater. I clapped. I think everyone clapped.
Oh yeah, that was awesome.
Whenever he started fighting Thanos,
all he should have said was, "It's hammer time," and then MC Hammer comes in. Oh!
I think that's the greatest thing you've ever said.
That would have been awesome. MC could have made a resurrection of his music career.
In the Marvel world.
That would have been awesome.
Well, whenever he started fighting Thanos with the hammer, he was going
I teared up then.
Did you really?
I teared up with excitement. But that was awesome.
Thanos Thanos is super powerful. By the way, Thanos is
nobody
amazing.
Could beat him.
He's an amazing fighter.
That rascal was tearing everybody
He was.
It's like they would start to beat him down, and then he's like, yeah, that's right, I'm Thanos.
Yeah, I'm about to beat all y'all up.
He's like, nah, bro.
Oh, yeah, no, bro. And then he was on the verge of, killing Captain America, and then all of a sudden...
He was on the verge of killing Thor.
But
then Captain America saves him with hammer time.
Hammer time.
Then he's on the verge of killing Captain America.
And then all of a sudden...
Then Doctor Strange shows up. And
the whole crew shows up.
Everybody shows up.
I like, what?
And the crowd erupted.
My heart was warm. I was
awesome.
like, oh my God.
That was awesome.
God, everyone's helping you.
Then Falcon says, on your left.
It was amazing.
That makes you tear up a little bit.
It just...
That was like the best line he ever said.
Yes. Everything started coming together.
It was awesome. That moment was awesome.
Yes.
What about the time travel stuff? Did you like that?
I did, because I was not sure how they were gonna figure that all out.
I'm confused. Not really sure what happened, how that all works. Because they were like, going, well, if we do this timeline, it's not like
really
Back
weird.
to the Future timeline. It's not how their time, what do they call it? Time travel works.
Yeah.
It creates these alternate...
Makes another reality.
Blah, blah. Basically, they just did it where they could make this movie and make their own rules for time travel.
Well, when they went to that time when they had arrested Loki, and he got away,
I guess that's gonna be how Loki's resurrected.
I'm like, how does that work? He wasn't in the he wasn't in the resurrection, when everyone came out to fight Thanos.
No, because Thanos killed him.
Yeah,
pre-snap.
He killed them. So everybody who got dusted were the ones that got resurrected, whatever. But I don't know. I think the time travel was simple for my mind.
I mean, it was good. It was good. It was all good. Endgame really, literally, and the fact encompassing all of Marvel movies up to now, put Infinity War in there. Infinity War, a great movie, as I said previously, but it was an incomplete movie.
Yes, it's with Endgame. You can't say,
Endgame is probably in my top 3 movies of all time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because it just, the things it was able to accomplish, the way they was able to write this whole thing out to a satisfactory conclusion with true emotion, great characters, it was amazing.
Think about all those characters.
I'm thinking about them now.
That's insane. But they
if you look at Box Office Mojo, Their list of characters is ridiculous.
It's insane. Like, I was like, God, I didn't realize there were so many.
I mean, you got to scroll down
characters.
a good long way.
Yeah.
The last one mentioned is Samuel L. Jackson. Kind of asterisk, but I don't know what that means. Denotes minor role. I guess, yeah, he just kind of...
Can we talk about Captain America? No, Captain Marvel. Her scenes.
Oh, yeah.
So what was the, like, I think, honestly, I think the reason why they didn't put her that much in this movie is because they didn't really... I don't think they wanted...
just got introduced.
Yeah, and like, she was going to steal the thunder, she was powerful, she had him for a second.
What they did was correct.
It was good.
This was like honoring the first... Avengers. Yes. Iron Man, Thor, Captain America.
Yes.
That was what we needed.
Hulk.
They starred.
Sort of.
Yeah, Hulk kind of. He's in the
Avenger.
But it gave most of them the screen time.
Yeah. And I like that they gave them most of the screen time.
Captain Marvel's fine. It was a good movie.
She's new.
She's overpowered. So they're like, what do we do with her? She's like able to take on Thanos
But Thanos also is powerful.
Well, but he beat her with the Power Stone.
Yeah, that's true. He did.
Without the Power Stone,
she probably would have, killed him.
But they're going to have to figure something out with her. Like, either her powers can run out. We discussed this kind of Captain Marvel.
She has a weakness, which I don't know what her weakness is. It's just like Superman. Superman has a weakness.
Maybe it's cheesecake.
Maybe it is.
Maybe she just loves to eat cheesecake.
She's like, oh my God.
And it makes her sluggish.
Cheesecake. I see cheesecake.
She falls asleep, picks it out. I don't know. But I was expecting her to have more of a role. Because let's make Captain Marvel, then put her in the commercials. Oh, but then she disappears from the beginning and then shows up at the end for a little bit, and that's it.
Well, she did say I have like all these thousands of like universe.
Yeah, I know, but that's fine. Planets. And the reason they had to do that was because she is overpowered.
Yeah,
it's like having Superman in there.
And you know what?
But Superman at least has kryptonite.
Why do we have to have a character that's more powerful than everyone?
What do you mean?
Like, she's more powerful. She's powerful. Like, she's like a god.
She's like Thanos. Like,
she's like...
Except more powerful, I think.
She has energy.
She's a living infinity gem.
Yes, like, who can stop her?
Exactly.
I mean, like, Superman, we know kryptonite stops him. But, like, without kryptonite, nobody can stop him. Except maybe Kryptonians.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But, I mean, it was fine. It was all perfect.
It was awesome.
Okay, so let's real quick... Well, not too quick. Okay, Robert Downey Jr. He dies.
Okay.
Iron Man.
Robert Downey Jr. is Iron Man. What do you feel about...
Who's your favorite character?
Out of all the Avengers? Uh-huh. Captain America.
Okay.
It was going to be Thor, but I couldn't choose. Captain America is my favorite.
I really like what they've done with Thor. They've made him more funny.
He's more like, it's... You like... Yeah, you're right. He's funny. That's kind of what I was saying.
In the first Avengers, I was like, I liked all his lines because they were like kind of funny.
Yeah, like he said, another, whenever he wanted some food or something. Like he was just really aggressive.
That was like the first Thor.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about the first Avengers.
Oh, sorry.
It was funny. Like he had funny lines, but they really leaned into that here lately.
I see. Yeah.
That's making him better.
Well, you do realize it's all about the directors.
So Robert Downey Jr. is number one on the call sheet here. And then Chris Hemsworth, Thor. Mm-hmm. They have Mark Ruffalo. I don't know. This is Box Office Mojo.
Hulk.
I don't think that's true. I like Mark Ruffalo. I like the Hulk, but what the Hulk's been done here last two movies stinks.
It's making you angry.
Chris Evans, what about him being old and he's out now? Chris Evans, okay, in the movie, so he goes back in time, lives his life out happily ever after.
Though, I was kind of happy about that. Like I was happy that he could do that.
He deserved that.
He deserved it because he lived like...
He fought for the universe.
Yes. And he didn't get to live his little life in the 60s or 50s or what is it? 40s? No, 40s.
Oh, yeah, like World War.
And I just felt bad for him because he was an old school and he wanted his girl. And, he got her and they lived together old.
So he's out. Robert Downey Jr.'s out. ScarJo's out. Jeremy Renner, nobody really cares about him. Karen Gillan. We're still going to have Ant-Man, I feel like. We're still going to have...
Did you say Karen's out? Karen Gillan's out?
Oh, I don't know. Did I say that?
I thought you said that. You said her name.
But I don't know. I don't know. She might be in what's the movies? Guardians.
What about Thor going to the Guardians?
If it's as Guardians of the Galaxy, that would be great.
As Guardians of the Galaxy.
Captain Marvel, she'll have her next couple movies. So who do you think is going to be the next Avengers team?
Oh, God.
Captain Marvel.
Obviously, Spider-Man.
Do you think Falcon will be the next Captain America?
Honestly, I hope not. I'm sorry. I mean,
Gave
I
him
have
the
nothing.
shield. He
Falcon.
literally handed him the
I
shield.
know, but I.
By the way,
can't.
where'd that shield come from? Because his shield got destroyed.
Yeah, that's weird.
Did he get it from his past self?
I think he did.
And if
because,
so, wouldn't that mess up the timeline?
See, you can't think about that
See, I
stuff.
know.
Didn't Iron Man create that, or not Iron Man, but his father?
Stark?
Yeah.
What about like one of the biggest claps and yeahs in the movie was Black Panther showing back up.
Hey, Gabby, you realize people love Black Panther. They do. They really do.
How do you feel?
I mean, I'm not gonna say I love Black Panther, but I like Black Panther.
I liked him.
I mean, he's cool.
He's kind of boring. He's very boring.
Are you talking about when he's not Black Panther? Or Black Panther?
Black Panther is boring to me.
Like when he does his fighting? I don't think he's...
No, I mean, his fighting is cool.
I think that's cool, but like when he's like
guess-
a normal... like he's not in his like suit.
What's his name? T'Challa or something?
T'Challa, yeah.
Okay.
Chadwick Boswell.
I like his little sister. She's funny.
I like her a lot. I like her.
I like
When I
his
saw her-
guards. They're awesome.
They're awesome. They're like...
His bald-headed guards.
Yeah. Gabby!
What? I can relate. I can be one of his guards, except I'm not female.
Gabby, you should be one of the guards.
I'd be one of his guards. Be tanning up.
I think, honestly, Gobs, like, I didn't really want to say this because I don't want Black Panther to be this, but this is what I think because I sort of read an article about it. Like, I read someone say Black Panther needed to happen. Like, because it's a character involving Black people, and you don't really see Black people in a lot of the superhero world, you know what I mean? Besides,
You mean like Zero? I mean like any. Who?
Yeah.
Name
like,
somebody else besides Black Panther.
Falcon. I mean,
he's a sidekick.
he's a sidekick. Yeah, like he's not a main.
Please don't dump over that wine.
He's not a.
He's that table.
He's
for
not a
very
main character like a Black person.
No, I mean he takes over as Captain America in the comics.
Yeah, but like I honestly think people were happy to see a different colored race as a main dude.
Well, they were happy to see someone else represented.
Yes, like I seriously think that because like a lot of
You don't have to think it. It's fact.
It is fact. Like a lot of Black people I've talked to feel the same way. Like they feel like
you're Black, right?
I'm Black. Yes.
So how do you feel?
Let me tell you how I feel.
Tell us how you feel. We're listening. Go ahead.
Understand. People are proud of their race. I didn't want to view me liking Black Panthers because he was Black. I didn't
want to like him for his character.
I wanted to, because I'm not like that. I'm not that kind of person.
You mean just because he's Black?
Just because he's Black, I like Black Panther. That's not
Let's
me.
get into this.
Yes, I like Black Panther because
That's not. I like to say surface level. I like to just have fun.
You're an idiot.
I don't want to talk any real talk.
Absolute idiot.
No, go ahead though. I'm interested.
I like Black Panther because, like, I've never heard of Black Panther until
Me neither.
like.
I'm not a Marvel Comics guy. I'm a DC Comics guy.
I'm not a Marvel. I'm all DC.
I mean, I had never heard of Iron Man before the Iron Man movies.
Yeah, same. So it's
I
kind
knew
of like
Captain America.
Who the crap is
I
Black
knew Incredible
Panther?
Hulk.
Yeah.
I knew Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
Just kidding. She's DC.
No. Yeah.
I mean, I knew some of the Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man.
mean, who
He's
knows
been around
that?
him forever.
But Thor, I knew Thor, but Iron Man.
I didn't know Thor before the
Really?
movies came out.
I knew,
No.
You know how I knew Thor?
How?
Adventures in Babysitting. It's an old 80s movie.
That's hilarious.
There's a reference to Thor.
It's just neat to see a new character you've never seen or
But it's
heard
nice
of.
to see a representation of a different culture.
And I think that's cool too. But that's what
so it's not a bunch of white people running around.
Yeah, and it's like,
It's good. So like if they made a movie where there's a Chilean superhero,
see?
I would be all
and
in.
the most intelligent.
what would they call him though? I don't know. The Chilean
Chileanish.
Panther? The Chilean Jaguar.
Chilean. You're
That would be awesome.
But wait.
They'd have my money.
Okay, what is Black Panther's sister's name?
I
Can't remember her name.
Shiri?
Okay.
Something she.
One thing about her I find interesting is that she's one of the smartest.
Yeah, she's like Tony Stark level smart.
She's Tony Stark. She's smart. So now that Iron Man's gone, she's the smartest out
Pretty
of
much. Well, I mean, they still have Bruce Banner.
Okay,
super
he's smart, but Iron Man.
But they will need
Iron
somebody.
Man was way smarter than him, though.
But yeah, because Iron Man figured out time travel in like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, that was
That's why he was
kind of ridiculous. So,
But
we need to
he's-
go back in time. Tony Stark, help us. I figured out time travel. I'm like, well, 5 minutes.
Yeah. He
He had
was,
Siri helping him.
He was insanely smart.
But yeah,
so is she.
as far as being like an inventor type, I think she is the next one. And
Yeah, I think she's the next Tony Stark girl.
Right.
But anyways,
I think her name's like Cherie.
I think it is. I think I like her. I like her as an actress.
Yeah.
In her character.
It's good.
But but I'm not gonna say Black Panther just because I mean it's not my favorite character, obviously.
Not
but
either.
That's cool. He's cool, just not my favorite. Captain America. He's just loyal and he's a classic, and I just love Chris Evans. I just like Captain America because he's an OG.
I agree.
He's the first.
All right. Well, I mean,
It ended great, and
okay. This is one thing I do want to say.
Here we go. Con. Is this a con?
This is a con, not a con for the movie, a con for a character.
Go.
Chris Pratt's Star-Lord.
What do you like about his character?
This is my. He basically ruined everything.
Okay, he did.
And I have a hard
isn't-
time getting over that now.
Oh, yeah.
They were this close to having that glove off.
Okay.
And Chris Pratt ruined that. Killing everyone, allowed the snap to happen. I understand he was upset about Gamora. His feelings got in the way. Chris Pratt ruined, not Chris Pratt, the character Star-Lord.
Star-Lord.
Ruined everything.
Yes.
And I have a hard time getting over the fact that, like, if you hadn't been an idiot, been controlling your emotions, this all wouldn't have happened.
But think about it.
Go ahead.
Star-Lord. He's been through a lot. He lost his mom.
I understand.
His dad was insane. He was a planet.
He let the dark side get to him.
Yeah. It's
He
almost
should
like
have checked his emotions,
yes,
though.
he should have. It's like he let his emotions get in the way of everything, the most important things that was happening. And you kind of felt bad for him because he loved Gamora. He loved her. And like think about your wife. Thanos killing your wife.
I understand.
What would you do? He's like, it's like he forgot. It's like he forgot about the important thing. Like, we need to get this glove off
the
him.
end of the universe, yes.
Yeah, he forgot about
Half
that.
the universe disappearing because he couldn't control his emotions.
He's an idiot.
I'm having a hard time getting over that.
I mean, I was a little salty about it too, but I kind of was trying to understand. Like,
And now he's going to have to re-win this new Gamora from the past.
I don't know how I feel about that, really.
I don't either. I don't want to see this storyline again.
I don't either. I think
I'm over
they
it.
should just not be together.
I hope she joins the team, but maybe he gets a new love interest.
Nebula.
No. I like Nebula. I like Karen Gillan, but no.
Yeah. You know why I like her? Because she's
Why?
kind of a baddie. That's why I like her.
I understand.
But wait.
Okay, we need to wrap this up.
We got to talk about
Everybody's heard everything there is to hear about.
Ratings.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Don't forget that. Hello.
I mean, I said wrap it up.
Okay. So I've never given a movie this rating before, but this is my rating, and I'm pretty confident about it. I give it a 10.
I give it a 10 too.
What?
Yes.
Never happened. That's never happened.
This is one of the greatest movies of all time.
Oh yeah, I agree.
And simply what it was able to accomplish
Out of all
successfully
for 10 years, yeah.
Some of it may have been even if you do something expected story-wise, doing it successfully and with it was what they were able to accomplish with this movie just boggles my mind.
Yeah, all these characters, like
I said, look at that call sheet. I mean, it's just tons of people, and they gave everybody their due. They gave the Avengers that deserved it, the prime ones.
What were the directors' names?
The Russo brothers.
I read about. I love them. I like them. They're great. They're great.
The things they've been able to do.
Yeah,
is amazing. And this is like I said, this is in my top. Did I say top 3?
You said top 3.
I might have Gladiator's still my number 1.
Just remember, the end of the year, we will discuss our top 10 movies of the year.
Endgame it's right up there. It may be number 1.
It might for me too.
It's just, it is absolutely an incredible movie.
It was amazing.
I laughed, I cried. I haven't felt emotion like this in a movie in a long time. And that's what I look for. I've gotten to be we just watched. We'll do this in our next podcast. We just watched Godzilla. It was neat to watch special effects. I could care less about anybody.
Well, I will say something.
I was not emotionally impacted any way whatsoever.
Well, I will say something when we do another podcast of that.
Okay.
I won't say the same thing that you said, but okay.
Avengers Endgame, 10 out of 10s for me and Paige.
Yes.
Everybody's already seen it. The whole world's seen it. We're glad to be back. We're going to hope to make this a more regular thing again.
Sorry,
but
guys.
like I said,
we've been busy with life.
In case you didn't catch it, in between there somewhere, like my mother passed away a couple months ago, about a month ago, April 26th, the very date. So I had that going on, as well as some other things. So it's been a tough couple of months.
It's been a weird time.
So
we also been out of town a lot. So
I'm just now getting to where I can just kind of talk about it and without
crying,
without crying my eyes out,
breaking down.
But it's all good.
But Guy, he's a strong soul. He's a strong human. He's got this.
Just like Captain America.
Yeah.
Look just like him too.
Well, we jumped ahead a little bit there. Okay. Sorry.
All right.
Need to grow a little hair.
Until next time, I'm Gabby.
It's Pager.
Bye.
I'll trade his later.